xanthic female. She's actually holding her color pretty well. Most of the xanthics get kind of brown as they get older, but this one's kept it. That's a 2-year-old, but she's almost 2 anyway. Here's a 3-year-old. Good thing I got, yeah, shed and pooped. As soon as I get done with my emails, I gotta come in here and go through this wall. I did that end over there. I did yesterday, and then I gotta go through and feed and water, or not feed, but just water and clean all these along in here and get those guys there. And I do have another xanthic over here. This is an xanthic clown.
Are those hard to breed?
What's that?
Are they hard to breed?
Yeah, these are pretty hard to produce. Well, this one wasn't hard for me. I actually produced them on accident. I had a regular xanthic male and a regular het female and bred them together. And between when the eggs were laid and when they hatched, I decided I didn't really want to work with xanthic stuff anymore because it doesn't really sell all that well for some reason. So I sold the parents. And then when the eggs hatched, he came out. And this is probably a $5,000 snake. And I had no idea that the snakes that I had were carrying the genes to produce that. So that was kind of unfortunate, but at least I have him. And it's a male too, so hopefully he'll breed this fall, and I'll probably take me a couple of years, but I should be able to produce quite a few of these in the future. Here is a lavender albino. This one's not very lavender yet, but they start off looking just like regular albinos, and then as they get older, the white turns to lavender. This one was just hatched in March, so he's on a very good feeding schedule right now.
Is it male?
Yep.
That orange is really orange.
I need to feed my snakes more often. My snake.
Yeah, he gets fed 2 times a week, occasionally 3 times.
Because mine is not even like big, he's a year old.
Yeah.
So I need to feed him slowly.
Yeah, you could try feeding him about once every 5 days. That'd be a little bit more often and might grow a little bit quicker.
What's the biggest one here?
The biggest is, she's out here. Big one right after.
She's big. Yeah, this is my big girl here. She's I think she's 12 years old right now, and she's a het clown. And she doesn't really produce as many eggs as you'd think she would. She's only averaging probably about, well, she did 7, 8, 10, 10, and 10. But her eggs are huge. The babies come out probably 30 to 40% larger than typical babies do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they come out between 90 and 100 grams. The typical baby's about 60 to 65 grams.
Jeez.
How many grams is...
I don't really, I think she's like 3,800 grams or something like that. They can get bigger than this, but this is the biggest one I have out of, 800 or so snakes. She's probably about 5.5 feet if she'd all stretch out completely.
The females get bigger than the males?
Yeah.
Is that the breed?
Yeah, I don't know. I think with pretty much all species of snakes, the females are going to get quite a bit bigger than males. Here's another piebald.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, she just ovulated yesterday, so she should go on to produce a clutch of eggs. Actually, well, I think she's ovulating anyway.
She was bred to a pastel clown, so she would produce pastels and normals that were het for clown and het for pied. So if I breed those together, it could get killer clown pieds or killer clown pieds, pastel clown pieds, all kinds of crazy combinations.
With those two snakes.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is a pastel clown. When they're babies, they're pretty bright yellow, but they kind of dull out a little bit as they get older. Let's go down here next. Another white snake.
It's full white. What would you call that?
This is a blue-eyed leucistic, or super lesser platinum. If you breed two lessers together, you can produce these. I want him to breed with her really badly, but just not doing much. This is either a spider or a spider enchi combination, which is called a stinger. I think it's just a regular spider though. Yeah, more of the same through here.